Construction to widen another stretch of Independence Boulevard is coming at a price. American workers are changing their minds about temporary jobs. An uptown police chase ends with a bang. Occupy Charlotte protesters preparing for a possible showdown with CMPD. The Army soldier accused of murdering more than a dozen innocent villagers in Afghanistan is now in a military prison in Kansas. Some of Charlotte's biggest employers regularly use Skype and other social media as part of the interview process. There were no incidents as a result of the improperly screened bags, but passengers here at Charlotte Douglas say the risk was enough. There is a genuine feeling of gratitude tonight in East Charlotte as residents realize just how lucky they are that no lives were lost. This house behind me is evidence of just how powerful and how spotty Saturday's storms really were.
It's 4 houses away from where I live.
Barry Cave woke up this morning with a homicide investigation in his typically quiet Back Creek Forest neighborhood.
I've been here 3 years now, and I've never really heard of anything like this going down.
Officers arrived on scene shortly after 7 o'clock this morning. So far, they say it's still too early to call this anything more than a suspicious death. They say the victim had been dead several days. It is the 5th time the homicide team has been called out in just 1 week.
This has been an unusually frustrating week for us.
The first was early last Saturday at the Flying Biscuit restaurant in Ballantyne. Mark Cox is charged with killing 25-year-old Danielle Watson and her unborn child. Police say Briley Belk shot Edward Rosen during a robbery at the Fast Walk restaurant Sunday night. A second suspect is still at large. Rashawn Mackey is behind bars for the Sunday shooting death of Courtney Bonds. And this man was fleeing the scene Thursday when Yama Fluker was found shot to death in South Charlotte. Police are still not clear on the circumstances. Only the murder at Fast Walk is considered a random act.
In every other case, we believe that those deaths involve people that they know or have some association with.
Deputy Chief Harold Medlock says that includes today's investigation. Back in Back Creek, neighbors are ill at ease.
A lot of the crime ain't even in the hood no more. It's coming, like in the nice places where people are trying to have something,
It's very frustrating, very frustrating.
Tim Horner is a soon-to-be former Allstate customer.
I really got no answers from Allstate.
After 3 years as a loyal policyholder, Horner learned Allstate is dropping the landlord policy on this Southwest Charlotte home. Horner's is one of roughly 46,000 North Carolina property policies that Allstate won't renew. The reason? Those customers don't also have an auto policy, but Horner has two.
He said, I know that, but you didn't meet the deadline.
The policy applies to homeowners, mobile home, or landlord policies that renew after June 19th that weren't paired with an auto policy as of December 15th of last year. Horner's auto policies are only 6 months old. Still, that didn't stop Allstate from renewing the homeowner's policy on his condo in Uptown in September. The company wouldn't elaborate, saying Allstate holds roughly 400,000 policies across North Carolina. Choosing not to renew these policies is part of managing our risk. Allstate did give Horner an option of insuring the rental through the Universal North American Insurance Company, but the premium was $150 higher.
There's all these little charges here, from gas to groceries, and insurance is just another I gotcha.
Despite the frustration, the North Carolina Department of Insurance says it's perfectly legal as long as the company gives at least 30 days advance notice. In the end, Horner says it's Allstate's loss and he won't stick around.
My choice is to pay more money or shop the policy. And to be honest, if I shop one policy, I'm going to shop all the policies.
Welcome to the set of Last Call of Duty.
Action.
It's a Screen Actors Guild endorsed film, written and produced by North Carolina State Trooper Darren Conrad. He also plays a starring role.
So much of my life and everything I've seen went into every line, every character, every person, every event.
The film chronicles Officer Daniel Howell's last day on the job. 10 SAG actors, 5 non-union actors, more than a dozen extras, and countless hours of prep and film work are making this project possible. It brings a cast of respectable names. Veteran actress Francine Locke is probably best known for her role in Risky Business. Now she plays Howell's devoted wife.
I'm like, wow, this is a good story.
But Locke says it's more than that. She says the film is evidence of the quality Charlotte has to offer.
The directors and DPs and cinematographers and writers, it's all really, really growing down here.
Executive Director George Perula agrees.
It's giving opportunity to all sorts of actors and extras to get good parts without having to to go somewhere far away.
Locke says Charlotte's freshness, architecture, and climate are attracting more attention in the film world and to its film community.
It's bringing work here to the community. They're proud of that. They like it, and they support what any of the filmmakers are doing.
This is Conrad's first screenplay.
We've got the tools, we've got the talent. So come on to the South, let's make some movies.
He says he's ready for more. Reneé LaSalle, Fox News.